What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I'm Reckless.
I'm Chris.
Y'all see it. Chris hasn't been in a video for a little minute, not even gonna lie. It's been a little while. But usually when we don't have the girls, I try to get her to get in the these videos and stuff. But definitely
It's been a long time.
yeah. Definitely ready to, get in the video and stuff like that. This video mainly, I have react. I'm gonna let y'all know. I react to the View ABC. I told you I get blocked a lot. I have never got blocked from audio from the View before. And last night I got blocked from the View from audio. So I don't know if it's just a catching on thing or I don't know what it is. But yeah. Let's get a video though, y'all.
Fox News alert, we just got a brand new clip from Kamala's first solo sit-down interview. She's attacking Trump on tariffs. Let's watch.
You don't just throw around the idea of just tariffs across the board, and that's part of the problem with Donald Trump. Frankly, I'm going to, and I say this in all sincerity, he's just not very serious about how he thinks about some of these issues. And one must be serious and have a plan, and a real plan that's not just about some talking point ending in an exclamation political rally, but actually putting the thought into what will be the return on the investment, what will be the economic impact on everyday people.
And from one soft interview to another, Joe Biden giving the ladies of The View one last good hair sniff. The leader of the free world making a special stop to the all-girl Gab Fest. The host.
What I found odd about this whole video, though, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what it is, but the whole time when I was watching, I ain't trying to spread no rumors. I don't want to, get in trouble by YouTube. But when he went and walked in, you have other women. You got Whoopi and you got I don't really know her name, but he went past them. He went straight to Anna Navarro. And then the whole show, he sat next to her. He was like this. He would grab her leg, touch her thigh, and on some weird, the whole show. I don't know. It was a little odd.
We're giddy beyond belief and putting North Korea to shame with how much praise they heaped on the big guy.
Vice.
Love you, Joe!
It's like having one of the Beatles at the table. And Mr. President,
You were my ride or die.
you've been the best.
He just wouldn't go. He was like a
So that, you
bug.
can see it kind of. Just how they were the whole time. I don't know. That stuff weird to me. And
Yeah.
He just wouldn't go. He was like a bug. He just kept being there. He was like a bug right there. Zzz. So you felt.
But I mean, and stuff like that, I'm not even gonna lie. When you had stuff like that, how she just did that buzz sound and then he smacked the table, that literally isn't doing nothing but what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to. You gotta watch what you say on here, cause you can, you know what I mean. It's more so you know how President Trump how he done went through all these assassinations and stuff like that. That's egging stuff on to me.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Egging it on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he wants to keep it going.
Yeah, it's
It's her to say something else.
But I'm talking about anybody that's on the news, mainstream,
Yeah.
they say little stuff. You know what I mean? To I don't know. It's just odd to me. I forget.
The ladies asking Joe about his replacement, forcing Biden to swallow his pride and act like everything's cool with Kamala.
What advice have you given the vice president about how to win?
Be herself. Look, she is smart as hell. As vice president, there wasn't a single thing that I did that she couldn't do. And so I was able to
So when he's telling, first of all, I feel like that's more so exposing. You got him on here talking about be yourself, and she's not. It's so many clips that I showed you of her changing her accent, trying to sound you know what I mean? But then you have him also say there's stuff that, basically that she could have done too. And you have Tim Walz, you got Kamala, you have all them basically saying oh, I'm just the vice president. Oh, she just the vice president, so she can't do much. But he literally saying on that show, everything he can do, she can do too. So it's all, it's crazy.
The single thing that I did that she couldn't do. And so I was able to delegate her responsibility. She has the energy, she has the intelligence, she has the grit, she has the stamina, and she has the guts to do the right thing.
All right, you can either take Stephanie Rule's interview or the ladies of The View, Dana.
I'm just going to take this one real quick because I never thought that Joe Biden would make a political contribution to the Trump campaign, but he did so today. Because I don't think there's any way the Harris people thought that this was going to be a good idea. He says, as vice president, there wasn't a single thing that I did that she couldn't do, and I was able to delegate her responsibility on everything from foreign policy to domestic policy.
Everything.
Why wouldn't you just cut that soundbite and run it in all the battleground states and, figure out a way to sabotage her?
I don't think Joe Biden is giving a lot of forethought into these interviews at this point, Greg.
Forethought. You're right. It's basically what he did was he ratted out his accomplice before the big trial. Oh, she was involved, totally involved. I love how Sarah Haynes compared Joe to the Beatles, which is unfair because the Beatles are only half dead. But I understand this. Look, this is kind of like the asylum watching one of the inmates go off to another place. He's going, this is his fond farewell. They really liked him.
That stuff right here. The whole show he did this, y'all. The whole show.
He was not Trump. They'd never had to question any of his policies. He was just bad to the bone. Tariffs, what's her name again? Stephanie Rule. And you have Kamala saying, oh, he's throwing this around. Look, man, you push defund the police, cashless bail, protecting, sanctuaries for illegals. You were throwing around ideas that kill people. Tariffs are not going to kill people.
And Harold, you just said in the commercial break that she kept all of his tariffs and then even raised them.
But I think some of them they did. The question is, a lot of them they did. And that, as we talked about a lot of things in the break. A couple things. If I wasn't surprised that the View praised him on his wedding. If we brought President Trump here in his farewell, I'd be nice to him as well and would salute him too. So I think it's fine. I do think that Vice President Harris talking about the seriousness of the tariffs. I wish she would also add to that. Some of the very CEOs in the country who come on our business network here and say critical things about her plan, one should ask them, what do you think about tariffs on foreign or imported goods? What will that do to your bottom line and your strategy? Again, I can be critical of things that I don't think are right in Vice President Harris's plan, or I wish it would be different. I just think we have to be honest about what tariffs generally do to everyday American budgets. They impose inflation or impose a tax, or put it this way, they make things more expensive for everyday people. And I've not heard, I'd love to hear CEOs be critical of Vice President Harris. Sometimes they're right. I do think, again, the corporate tax rate, 28% is too high. 21 is probably about right. 15 is too low. But to say that tariffs won't put inflation or won't put a tax on everyday Americans, that defies 200 years of economics policy here in America.
I'm already bored of talking about tariffs. Click here to subscribe.
Who ain't though? I'm gonna tell you one thing. I ain't even gonna lie. The whole thing with Biden going on there and saying stuff like that, I feel like it definitely, like, not even gonna, like, if people pay attention, I feel like he put her in a bad spot just by saying be yourself.
I would say that's all he said was be yourself. Like, that's everything had him.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's basically, showing that regardless, you have so many people. I'm gonna say this: you have so many people that pay attention to the accent thing. How she speak. How she spoke at the Hispanic caucus. How she was speaking like she speaks Spanish, and how she has this Southern accent, and like when you see that, and then you have Joe Biden going there like be yourself. That's one thing. And then another thing that like caught my attention was the simple fact he said something about there's not a single thing that basically that she can't do that. So like putting all of that there, I feel like that is definitely a bad look, more so like on her. And I feel like this definitely isn't, from what I've seen, this is the first time he's done that. So
I feel like he's lost. I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely is though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not even trying to be mean about it, but
yeah, he definitely is lost. Yeah. But I mean, then again, he's telling the truth when it comes to things.
Yeah.
You know, he's telling the truth, and it's just coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Definitely make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all much. Love everybody. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video. Catch y'all next one.